Alrighty, good evening minor league baseball fans and welcome to Minor League Baseball the show. Tonight is our third and final game of this three-game set between the visiting San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers. Well, the San Antonio Missions, after tonight's game, pack up and leave as they get ready to head to North Little Rock to face the Northwest Arkansas Naturals for a three-game series, returning home after the third and final game to greet the visiting Midland Rockhounds, and most likely the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks will follow in behind after the Rockhounds four-game set, and most likely good enough right there. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. Right now, get out your scorecards. Here's today's starting lineups. First for the visiting San Antonio Missions. Leading off and playing in shortstop, Steve Chavez. Chavez is short. Designated hitter Boone Devine will be batting second for San Antonio. Devine, the DH. Christian Villanueva will be batting third for San Antonio. Villanueva at third. Carmen Zapata will be the center fielder. He'll bat fourth for San Antonio. Zapata at center. Leroy Ochoa will bat fifth for San Antonio. Ochoa at first. Alan Cordoba will be the left fielder. He'll bat sixth for the Missions. Cordoba at left. Cleanup hitter, that is Manuel Rincon. He'll bat seventh. Rincon in catching cleanup. Batting eighth in right field, Brian Valdez. Valdez at right. George Aponte will bat ninth. Will bat ninth for San Antonio. Aponte at second. And on the mound for the San Antonio Missions, Hank Schneider. Schneider, tonight's Missions pitcher. And now here's the starting lineup for the Arkansas Travelers. Leading up and playing in center field, Ross Dolan. Dolan as center. Shortstop, Arnold Suzuki will be batting second for Arkansas. Suzuki as short. Gordon Beckham will be the third, batting for the Traveler lineup. Beckham as second. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Greg Duke. Duke at first. Matt Villarreal will be the right fielder. He'll bat fifth for the Arkansas Travelers. Villarreal at right. Oscar Caballero will be the designated hitter. Caballero, the DH. Dave Paxton will be batting seventh as he is in left field. Paxton at left. Batting eighth is the catcher who has the catching duties, Vincent Young. Young in catching. Bobby O'Neill will bat ninth as he rounds out the batting order for the Arkansas Travelers. O'Neill at third. And on the mound for the Arkansas Travelers, Joey Calhoun. Calhoun, tonight's Travelers pitcher. And there's your starting lineups.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Number 28 will be the one doing the pitching for the home side. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ready now, Ross Dolan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading up for the Travelers, center fielder, Ross Dolan.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
And there's one gone to start the night. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Standing in, Arnold Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, strike one. One out, nobody on. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Villanueva has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
At the plate, Gordon Beckham. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
That misses. 1-2.
20-12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Valdez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Joey Calhoun is tasked with pitching in front of the home crowd in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Steve Chavez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Boone Devine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Christian Villanueva. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Divine, base runner at first with one out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Into the box, Harmon Zapata. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Leroy Ochoa. He grounds it sharply to third. Beckham for one. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box now, Alan Cordoba, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. They'll go the short way to Beckham, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Missions lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Greg Duke, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pop high in the air. Schneider is there for it. 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And be on the lookout today, because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
Stepping into the box, Matt Villarreal. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
In now, Oscar Caballero, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Villarreal, the runner at second with one away. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Aponte ranges to his left. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So stepping in, Dave Paxton. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Chopped weakly to the left. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Vincent Young, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 runner goes for second, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do things.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Standing in now, Bobby O'Neill. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. Young blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ross Doman, 0 for 1 here in the early. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in now, Arnold Suzuki. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Cordova's under it, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Arkansas leads this thing 3-2. Leading off the inning, Manuel Rincon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Manuel Rincon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw won't get him.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Into the box now, Brian Valdez. Hit in the air to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Batting ninth, second baseman, George Aponte.
Coming to the plate now, George Aponte, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Stepping in, Steve Chavez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Striding forward now is the DH, Boone Devine. He reached on a single in his first try. Heading out towards shallow right. Villarreal is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. San Antonio's out in front, 4-3. Into the box now, Gordon Beckham. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Gordon Beckham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's the 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Striding in once again, Greg Duke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Zapata sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Matt Villarreal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Oscar Caballero.
Into the box now, Oscar Caballero, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. From the stretch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Striding in once again, Christian Villanueva. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Suzuki loves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 34, Carmen Zapata.
Ready for another chance. Carmen Zapata. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow little roller to third. O'Neill ranges to his right. And quickly there are 2 away.
First baseman number 8, Leroy Ochoa.
Digging in to try it again, Leroy Ochoa. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Suzuki over to his left. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Dave Paxton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cordoba is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 1, Vincent Young.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vincent Young stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Ready on 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, third baseman, Bobby O'Neill.
Stepping in, Bobby O'Neill. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Alan Cordoba. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Alan Cordoba.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Dolan going back on it to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manuel Rincon. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Brian Valdez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
There's a slogan, is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Beckham for one. On the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, George Aponte, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
The batter, number one, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Chavez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around, and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Christian Villanueva. He swings and grounds it to short. They'll go the short way to Beckham, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Missions lead it 6-3. Leading off the inning, Ross Dolan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ross Dolan.
First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
No strikes.
Tapped out in front of home. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting, shortstop.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Arnold Suzuki is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Dolman stands at second with no outs. That's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's set down, 1 away.
The batter, number one, second baseman, Jordan Beckham.
Digging in and looking for more, Gordon Beckham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A man at third with 1 away. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready once again, Greg Duke, and their runners at the corners now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carmen Zapata.
Leading off for San Antonio. Center fielder, Carmen Zapata.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. Goldman waits on it. 1 away.
First baseman, number 8, Leroy Ochoa.
Ready for another shot now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Duke in foul ground. 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Goldman. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan Cordova.
Alan Cordova hits next. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Antonio's out in front, 6-3. Digging in once again, Matt Villarreal. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Matt Villarreal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Oscar Caballero.
Next will be the designated hitter, Oscar Caballero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside. 3-0 now. Dave Paxton is on deck. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
3-1.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now batting. Left fielder.
At the plate, Dave Paxton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-1 the count. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Caballero leads off second with one gone in the inning. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Valdez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The catcher, number 1, Vincent Young.
Settling in now, Vincent Young. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Cordova is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tommy Curtis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19, Tommy Curtis.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Rincon. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Manuel Rincon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 7, Brian Valdez.
Stepping in now, Brian Valdez. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, George Aponte, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Steve Chavez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The batter, designated hitter, Boone Devine.
Striding forward now is the DH. Boone Devine is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Dolan, and that retires the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Bobby O'Neill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bobby O'Neill.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, Ron Dolan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ross Dolan. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. One out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, Georgia, Arnold Suzuki.
Digging in, Arnold Suzuki. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Zapata giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready now, Christian Villanueva. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman, Christian Villanueva.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Center fielder number 34, Carmen Zapata.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carmen Zapata. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first to complete the double play.
First baseman, number 8, Leroy Ochoa.
Stepping in, Leroy Ochoa. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Alan Cordoba as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Gordon Beckham will get his shot when we return. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Missions lead it 7-3. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. It was a walk in his last trip.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Seared down the first baseline. And he struck him out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Duke. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
One ball, no strikes.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The count now at 2-1. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Villarreal.
Standing in, Matt Villarreal. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chavez has got it, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. San Antonio's out in front, 7-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas, number 55, Raul Carrera.
Striding in once again, Manuel Rincon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Rincon.
Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Brian Valdez. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past and out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, George Aponte down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Paxton. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Beckham takes it in. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Boone Devine. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Villarreal on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Missions lead it 9-3. Ready for another chance? Oscar Caballero will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit high and deep to right center. Zapata is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. I want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show. Digging in once again, Dave Paxton. Now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Vincent Young. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Taken strike one on the inside corner. The 1-1. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Zapata is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Missions put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Hank Schneider earns the victory on the mound. Joey Calhoun permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
And so the Missions take the final game of this 3-game series at the Arkansas Travelers.
They left 5 men on base. For the Travelers, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes.
And so the Missions will now get the bus on to the Northwest Arkansas Naturals as early in the morning. The first game of the 3-game set begins with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Then after that, the Missions return home and greet the visiting Midland Rockhound. And most likely we will have a 4-game set with Midland and a 4-game set with Corpus Christi. And most likely it'll be a 8-game set at Oak Street Park in San Antonio. Well, the final score is 9-3. San Antonio 1-0 takes the win. And before we go, we got the runs, hits, and errors. We'll start off with the Arkansas Travelers as they got 3 runs on 7 hits and no errors. For San Antonio, it was 9 runs on 17 hits. They left 2 on and 2 errors. Well, early in the morning, we will have our first game of the 3-game set. Northwest Arkansas Naturals versus the San Antonio Missions. Well, this will just about do it for right now. We will be back early in the morning for the first game of the 3-game series. Northwest Arkansas versus San Antonio. And hope you guys are tuned in for the next game, airing early in the morning. Well, we'll see y'all back laters.